Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Wisdom by Heart, a brand new series of videos where we explore the best and most transformational wisdom quotes I've ever come across. We get them into us, we learn them by heart so that they can become our supply, our nourishment throughout our days. Last week we enjoyed a wonderful quote by Wu Xin all about taming the monkey mind. And this week we're going to enjoy and memorize an excellent quote by Michael Singer from the book The Untethered Soul. Now, if you haven't read The Untethered Soul, please read it. It's one of the best books you could ever read. And if you have read The Untethered Soul, read it again. I'm Aliki, and I love creating these videos because I get to share the most important things that I've ever learned that have changed my life with you. So thanks for watching.
One of the most amazing things you will ever realize is that the moment in front of you is not bothering you. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you.
One of the most amazing things you'll ever realize is that the moment in front of you isn't bothering you. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you. Let's start at the beginning. One of the most amazing things you'll ever realize. This was actually one of the most amazing things I ever realized. You see, I had always believed that it was the moment in front of me that was bothering me. The people in my life, the job I was in, the place where I lived, how I looked, my personality. So many different things that I used to think were bothering me, that I would blame for the way I felt. And consequently, I was living my life in a stressed way because things weren't happening the way I wanted them to happen. Somehow, nothing was ever good enough. My job wasn't good enough. I didn't have enough money. My relationships weren't good enough. Of course, I was never good enough. Nothing was just ever the way I wanted it to be. Can you relate? And so in my mind, all these things in my life and in the world were at fault. And if I could fix them, then I would be happy. Then everything would be good enough. And I could be satisfied for once. But after reading this book, The Untethered Soul, and discovering that it wasn't all these other things that were causing the problem, but that it was my reaction to them, my thoughts and feelings about what was happening that was actually bothering me, it just blew my mind. In that moment, I was able to let go of so much stress and pressure that I had been holding on to for so many years. One of the most amazing things you'll ever realize is that the moment in front of you, the context here isn't just something that's unfolding in your life in this particular moment. Rather, it encompasses anything and everything that bothers you. One of the most important things you'll ever realize is that the moment in front of you isn't bothering you. Understandably, you probably want to argue with that. What do you mean it's not bothering me? If somebody's giving me grief and hassle, of course they're bothering me. What are you talking about? What about the political situation? Of course it's bothering me. If that wasn't happening, I wouldn't be bothered, right? If there was peace in the world, I wouldn't be bothered. If my partner was more understanding, I wouldn't be bothered. If I had more money in the bank, I wouldn't be bothered. It's very easy to project the problem out there somewhere at something or someone, isn't it? I mean, we've been doing it our whole lives and everyone else is doing it. So why should we be any different? Because we want peace, because we have wisdom, because we know there's a better way to walk through this life, and because ultimately we're seekers of truth, aren't we? I don't just want to believe everything we've been told. We want to actually figure out this stuff for ourselves and question what we've always thought to be true, what we've always believed. So it turns out that everything isn't the way we thought it was. And pointing the finger to say, well, that's bothering me, you're bothering me, all these things are the cause of my problems. Instead of walking through life with this judgmental energy, which quite often can turn to anger and hatred, instead of adding more of that into the world, let's see what's actually going on. The moment in front of you is not bothering you. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you. You are bothering yourself. We are bothering ourselves. You need to have quite an open mind and heart to receive these words. But what a blessing if you do. You are bothering yourself. When I first read these words in that book, a light went on. I could see for the first time how I had gone through my entire life like a frightened little being, trying to escape from things that I was convinced were bothering me. The thing is, even when I ran away from them, I was still bothered. Go figure. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you. When you wake up and you see that the weather isn't how you hoped it would be, and you have a complaining thought or have a little moan about it to someone, you're bothering yourself about the weather. When you're driving along, minding your own business, and someone cuts you off or does something really stupid and unsafe, and you get upset, you get bothered. You might even want to get out of the car and give them a bit of what for. In that moment, you're bothering yourself because somebody else in exactly the same situation can meet that situation without being bothered. Because ultimately, we want to respond in a way that's going to bring wisdom into these situations. We read things that fill us with fear. We watch things that give rise to all kinds of emotions and thoughts, worries. But if we can become conscious of the fact that up until now we've been in reactive mode, and turn within to see what's going on inside our being, what we're creating in response to these things, we're no longer victims of what's happening. We can still be upset. We can still feel sad. We can still feel angry. These are all perfectly normal responses, and it's okay. But we must also begin to see the deeper view and the truer picture, that no matter what's going on, we are the ones who are creating our inner experience. We're actually free within. This is the one place that no one can actually mess with. We're free to respond in a better way, in a wiser way, in a way that could diffuse this suffering energy, in a way that can cultivate kindness and compassion in a way that expresses unconditional love and understanding. Do you see the power within you when you wake up to what's going on in your human experience? It's phenomenal. And the alternative is walking through life like a hypnotized being, listening to the voice in the head, reacting to everything that's happening, with nothing changing, without any self-awareness, simply adding to all the suffering that's going on in the world. But one of the most amazing things you and I will ever realize, ever, is that these things that are going on, this moment in front of you, isn't bothering you. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you. Now that you know better, you have a choice. Are you going to let everything that happens bother you? Or will you see that this bothersome energy that's bubbling inside you is something that you have the freedom to release and let go of? And give yourself the freedom to go through life responding in a way that you want to, in a way that brings peace and love to this world.
Every time you catch yourself feeling bothered by something, turn your attention within yourself. Notice where in your body you feel the disturbed energy. Sit with it for a moment. There's no judgment needed. Just acknowledge the way you feel. This small act can turn you from reaction to response, from unconsciousness to consciousness. Allow the disturbed energies inside you to be there as long as they need to be. Breathe through them, and sooner or later, they will pass through you. One of the most amazing things you will ever realize is that the moment in front of you is not bothering you. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you.
Let's start from the beginning. The most important thing you'll ever realize, no, the most amazing thing you'll ever realize. Is that right? Let me check. I think so. No, one of the most amazing things. Did I get it wrong before as well? Yeah. One of the most amazing things